This is just going to be a quick follow-up to the videos that are already on my channel. If you didn't watch the intro that I just finished up, my Accord is the subject of the 3 videos that are currently on my channel, or were currently on my channel up until today, December 23rd, 2017, 8 years later. September 8th, 2011, I was 4 months out of high school, bought a 2008 Honda Accord Coupe, 6-speed manual, V6. It was a great car. I was living at home. Every penny I had was gas, insurance, food, car payment. That was it. March of 2012, coilovers, got some Genesis Track Edition 19-inch wheels, spacers. It looked really nice on coilovers. It drove great. You know, for being 19 at the time when I was on coilovers, it was amazing. I was in love, with the car. By the time I got done on coilovers, it was 10, 15 millimeters off the ground. The subframe was, at least. And it was just impossible to drive it. You know, everybody says the roads where they live are bad, and the roads where I live are bad. So, I ended up, the end of the summer, I pulled the coilovers off. I ordered a set of bags, D2 basic setup through a friend who has a Connect. This was, I want to say, August when I ordered the bags of 2012 we're in now. Hurricane Sandy in 2012 was when I installed the bags. They came in, I couldn't wait, got them put in the hurricane in my friend's garage, and caused a nasty ground, I guess, and blew the main fuse in the car. So it was just a paperweight for about a day and a half. And this was during a hurricane. Everything was closed. It was a Sunday, I think. He had a spare main fuse because he was a master tech for Honda. Ended up blowing that one too and soldering it back together. And then it was bagged. It was awesome. The weekend before the hurricane, I met a friend through the Accord forum who lived on the other side of the water. And I actually did the install for his Vossen wheels, which in 2012, that was everything, Accords and Vossens. Made them fit, set the suspension up. It was an insane week, to say the least. December 2012, I sold the Genesis wheels. Actually, December 21st, 2012, everybody was paranoid about the end of the world, including myself. I bought a set of SSRs. They were junked out, they were curved up, bent, destroyed, and rebuilt them myself. Ended up sending the 2 fronts to get widened. Got everything on the car. I did everything myself. I put 11-inch wide wheels on the back with 13 degrees of camber and did all the fender work myself. It was extremely ugly, yes, but I was proud I did it myself. I was 19. It was the coolest thing in the world. Everything is looking cool. Drove down to Soho. It's 10 hours from where I live, down to Georgia. I drove down there with 2 of my friends in the car, 13 degrees of camber. It was insane. Got back and my sidewalls were basically showing wires. The rest of the tire was still brand new. But in 2013, 13 degrees of camber was insane. It was different at the time. I did it because I wanted to try it. I thought it looked cool. Looking back, I wouldn't do it again, not on that car. Some of the crazy builds overseas, they got a lot of camber. It looks nice, but I was 19. It was fun, while it lasted. And back then, nobody was, a few, but not a lot of people were running that kind of camber, especially in the United States. And I was stoked about it. Nowadays everybody's got 25 degrees of camber on their Civics, front and rear, and that's cool. So 2013, after Soho, found out my girlfriend was going to have a baby. I just got back from this giant Volkswagen event. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go buy a Volkswagen. And I think it was right around 2 years to the day I traded the Accord in for a Jetta. And before I did that is when I recorded all the stuff that I use in the videos that are on the channel, which is what this video is about. Like I said before, like I'm gonna say a million times, I'm not good at photography, I'm not good at videos, I'm not good at rolling fenders. If you get a close up on that Accord, you can see. But I was just stoked that I did everything myself, and I'm still proud of it. I mean, it looked ridiculous to say the least, but it was me. You know, it was everything that I had, and I'm still proud of it. And it was awesome. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do, and that's kind of where I'm going with this. The car history video is going to be kind of what explains why I am where I am with cars, and I think it'll all make sense if anybody actually ends up watching that far into it. When I got rid of the Accord, I got a 2013 Jetta, brand new. Way I thought I was doing well, but I had, I mean, like really severe depression about getting rid of that car. And anybody who knows me and remembers those days will say, you know, I was a giant baby about it. Every other post on my Instagram was about that car and how I missed it and everything. I mean, like I said, it was everything. That was my everything up until that point. So, of course, I missed it, you know. But I still miss it. But I've moved on. I've had better cars, in my opinion, and I will have better cars, you know, in the future. It was a really cool part of my life, I think, just to do that. Severe depression, almost to the point of tears a few times. Honestly, probably up until I had my LS 400, I was salty. No other really better way to put it, but we live and we learn. I wanted to finish this up tonight. Let me know what you think. Thank you.